So good morning.
Yes, yes. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Please tell me.
Yeah, I'm fine. And what about you?
I'm also fine. I'm also great. I'm also great. I was waiting for you. It means, now we have connected. So I got happy by connecting with you now. I could connect finally because tomorrow, I had one problem that because my mobile was getting, dropped. You can consider which is MB. Yes, getting dropped. That's why, I couldn't talk you at that time. That's why, I had said
Okay,
you to
okay.
talk at night. But that time, I think by some mistakes, I think I couldn't receive your call. I think, right?
Yeah. Not an issue, but now we have connected, so we should start our conversation.
Okay.
Okay. So as we have the topic experience and knowledge. Okay, it's fine.
Yes. Whatever topic you have found, that is very great. I liked it. Yes,
Yeah. So as your is knowledge and my is experience, so you should start first.
yes. So knowledge is mine, right? And
Yeah.
experience is
Yours is
yours.
knowledge.
Yes. Knowledge means what will I say? I have knowledge. I know everything, right? Like I have knowledge of English, and knowledge means like I have many things. Like I can tell suppose I have knowledge of maths, so I can tell about maths. And first of all, then I want to know about your experience. So tell me about your experience. I think
Okay.
experience is
Definitely. Yeah.
yes.
So I would like to talk about experience. I just think that experience is more better than the knowledge because we can say the source of the knowledge is only the experience. If we have the experience, then we can be perfect on that. But if we have the knowledge on that things, but we haven't the experience, then we cannot be perfect on that. So that's the experience is really very amazing. We can also say that most of the people they are telling us that if we having the knowledge then we can be a great person, but it is not like that. If we have the experience, if we have done that things multiple times, so that's why we can be perfect on that. Like for speaking English also, for practicing English also, we have the experience. It is not like that we have the knowledge. The teacher they had told to us about the English, that how to speak English language, about the grammatical rules, all they have teaching us. But if we don't have the experience, if we haven't practiced a lot, then we cannot be perfect on that. So that's the experience is really very amazing.
Yes. I can say also, which is experience you told. That is more better than which is knowledge you can consider. That's why, experience is better than knowledge because so far I have seen many people also. I took session with many teachers, like they keep on telling about which is experience. I have 10 years experience of teacher like this. They keep on telling, so I know. So it means like they have experience. And one day, I was watching one interview video, and a person was taking their interview. One was conductor and other was driver. So he told, I have 6 years experience to drive this bus. Like this he told, and
Yeah, you
also
are
that
absolutely right.
yes. So it means like he can, because he can do anything, like he can drive any like situation, like suppose which is the road is bad, so all the same he can drive because or many times
Yeah.
he was driving on that road. That's why he can drive, right?
Yeah, you are absolutely right. I agree with your point that experience is really very amazing. I can say in my school also I have seen, I have just heard from a person, heard from a student that they are just telling that knowledge is perfect thing. Because we can also take an example like talking about that how to drive a car also. Then the most of the people they just they just say that if I have the knowledge about the driving the car then I can drive. But it is not like that. If we have the experience then only we can drive. It is not like that we have the where is the gear and how to use the car, how to drive the car. If we have the knowledge then we are not able to drive that much. But if we have the experience about that how we have driven, first time we will make the mistakes, and after that we can be really overcome of the hesitations for doing anything. So that's why we should have the experience for doing anything. Like most of the people they are also telling, I'm just knowing to drive a car, it is okay. I'm just knowing to drive how to ride a bicycle, it is okay. But talking about how to ride a aeroplanes, it is not how to fly aeroplanes, then it is really necessary experience. Like it is not that first time you will start to try to fly the aeroplane, then you can be easily gonna to fly. It is not like that. If we have the experience on that how to fly a aeroplane, then only we can be survive or we can be do anything. So that's the experience is really very amazing.
Yes, 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 yes. So, do you know driving car? Do you know managing car?
No, no, I'm not knowing. Yeah, if
Okay.
I do you know car, I'm not knowing to drive a car.
Yes, I know, but not properly. You can consider. I know little bit, but not. I'm not expert. But if I will, regular, I will drive. So I think I will learn. Completely. But I
Okay,
don't know completely. But bike, I know completely. Bike, I know completely. Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, my brother he is also knowing to how to drive a bike. He can drive, but he cannot drive the car. I'm just not knowing,
Yes.
but I will try. I will try to
Bike,
learn.
I know all types of bike, riding. But a car, I think little bit, but I'm not expert. I think at main road. So, I can drive car on 40 kilometer per hour around. So more than that, I fear.
Okay. That's fine. Like we have the experience. If we have the experience, then we can drive. Yeah, we have not expert in that, so that's why we are not able to do that things. So that's why we have like for success also. It is not mandatory that today I'm just started to study, then tomorrow I will get the success. It is not like that. There is needed a lot of hard work, experience about that things. We have to observe all those things. Like we can also say that one who had made the knowledge, they have also the experience. The person one who had something invented or discovered anything, they have also the experience about that thing. So that's why I can say experienced person is really very great and they can do anything in their life.
Yes, yes, anything they can do, experienced person. And at any situation, in any situation, I can say that, in any case can be, suppose in between, a teacher will ask him any question, which is very hard to tell, right? So easily experienced person can tell that and he can, tackle that problem, right? And easily he can tell
Yeah,
because he has
yeah.
experience. And some people are, I think, I saw many people, in my area also. But before, when I hadn't started learning this language, you can consider that time I was very shy person. Do you know shy? I was very shy, and I was not. I think there is lots. I think world of difference between what confidence and shy. Shyness, I think you can consider. So who is shy
Yeah,
person?
yeah.
They will not be able to speak in front of any person. Like he will not be able to tell the answer. Right. But those who confident, like he will tell something or the other. Whether he doesn't know the answer of that question, all the same he will tell something because his confidence. It means right.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. I agree with the point that the person who has the experience, they can really do anything in their lives. Like we can also say you have the experience of speaking English language, and so that's why you are able to speak very well English language, a grateful English language. You can handle all, you can tackle all the situations because you are knowing a very well English language. So that's the experienced person is really very amazing, and we should learn about that thing. We should learn that.
Yes.
I
Yes.
have seen in my school, like in the other classroom, I've just seen that a teacher was holding the debate between these two topics. So I was just seeing, I was just observing that what is the better. I have also asked from our teachers that what is perfect. But most of the students, they are just telling that knowledge is perfect. But in myself, I just think that experience is more perfect. If we have the experience, then really we can do anything.
Yes, anything we can do, anything. And one students, yes, and who studies in same class, like in 9 class. Yes, he studies in 9 class. And my school is Hindi medium. I told you, I think you know, right? If you have been watching my video for a long time, so I think you must know about my school. So I think you don't know name of your school, but you must know one thing that our school is Hindi medium. So students, like he's from other caste, he studies in same class. You can consider. So he knows only tenses and some verbs. Yes, he knows only tenses and some verbs. And he's very confident, more confident than me also. So he will speak. He will not fear from anyone. Fluent English. He will not speak, but breaking types of English he will speak because confident person. If any confident person, if he doesn't know English, suppose you are confident and you don't know English, yes, but today you thought that I will start learning English language. So you will easily learn English language and you will become confident because already you are confident in your mother tongue. So also in English, after some time you will become confident, right? So it happens. because I was very shy. That's why it was happening some problems with me in the beginning. But nowadays, because I am talking with people fluently, like confidently, that's why nowadays I think people can see me confidently. I became. Yes.
Yes, you are absolutely right. I agree with the point that the people, if they are not doing anything in that things, then the people they should have the confidence that if I have the confidence to do something, then definitely, however I can do that work. So that's why the people they should have the interest and confidence in themselves that I can do that one. Nothing can beat me. I'm the best. I can do anything. If they have the confidence of doing that thing, then definitely they can do. Like I was like when I was started to speak at the beginning level, I was facing a lots of problem. Even though I was not able to speak very well English language, I was getting stuck in the introduction part also. But I just think that I have practiced a lot, so that's why I'm just like I can be an experienced person also. So that's why the people want to have the confidence to do something in their life, then definitely they can beat anything and can achieve their success.
Yes, yes, yes. Confident person can achieve any success, easily he can achieve, right? And achieve any, he can break through exam also easily, because when suppose there I saw some questions. Yes, in questions. Suppose I was given question by teacher. Suppose exam will be, yes. So that time, what will I do? Suppose I don't know the answer of that question. So something must come in my mind because I'm confident person. Something I can think that which I have to write, and that will be right also some sentence. So like this, confident person I think and intelligent person are doing. That's why they got number also. They get number also. Don't think that they will not get number. They will get because they will write some sentence like which will be right of that parts. That's why. I saw many students
Yeah,
like
you
that.
are absolutely.
Yes, yes.
Yes, you are
Like this.
absolutely right. Like we are knowing the English, but I can say that nowadays all the people that are aware of the English language, but one who is thinking that I'm not able to perfect in myself, one who is just saying, one who is just making the excuse of like I'm not getting the environment of speaking English language, I'm not getting to the environment of learning English language. They are just making the excuse only. I can say they have to create their own environment for doing anything. The people like one who is from the really very not able to not able to do all those things, so they have to create their own environment. I have also seen a lots of people, and I've also seen a lots of I've also spoken with a lots of people. They are just telling that I'm not getting the environment of speaking English language. But I would like to suggest like they should have to create their own environment. Like in the social media also we can do anything, like we can also learn English language through the social media. Everybody they are learning knowing through the social media only. Like there is a lots of platform also, there is a lots of applications through which we can easily to communicate to the each others and can learn easily very well English language. So that's why they should have the confidence in themselves that today I'm not knowing, but a day will come through which I will know very well English language. Yeah. So they have to think like that only. They should not be hesitate. They should not be fear in themselves that I'm not able to do something. The people they will laugh at me. They should not think like that. Today I'm not perfect, but a time will come that I will be perfect on that. So that's why there should be a practice, and we have to create our own environment for doing anything.
Yes, yes, yes. And confident, like becoming confident is very important for us, And when I was shy person that time, and it happens with only those people who are shy, Suppose you are shy, yes. So you will not be able to give interview also. Suppose you have to get, and suppose you got a job, but people are saying you please give your interview, then we will give you job. Otherwise not. So what will you do? Because you are shy, you will not be able to tell about yourself whether you know
Yeah, yeah.
English. And this problem was with me also, in the beginning I was very confident, I was able to make sentence, and lonely I was able to speak English language, but with people I was unable to speak English language. Suppose at that time, if I was to give interview also, I couldn't give interview, you can consider. But now I became confident, so I can give. That's why we have to become confident. For becoming confident, we have to talk with people also. In which language we will talk the most, in that language we will become confident. Suppose you will speak less in your mother tongue, so I think you will not become confident in your mother tongue. And if you will speak mostly English, so in English you will become confident, and
Yeah,
easily
yeah,
you
you
can
are
crack interview
absolutely
also.
right.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, like
And
in
nowadays,
our childhood, we have also seen. Yes,
yes.
yes.
And what happens nowadays? What happens? Whether that interviews, should be in Hindi. Yes. Nowadays, I think there are lots of job also, like they will say you for doing some job like which is to do the different, I think. So I think some job are like that, where interview should be in Hindi, but they will check you. They will check over you that do you know English or not. So in the beginning, they will try to ask some question in English. Can you answer or not? So like this, they do. I think who will be taking interview. So that's why we have to learn also English language because everyone, everyone like checks. What happens there? Who will be taking interview? He must check you first of all. He will introduce yourself. If you don't know introduce means, so how will you give your interview? And you know that I will have to give interview in Hindi. So why will I learn English language like this? But you must have to learn also English language. You should have knowledge of English also so that you can crack that interview easily. Whether if they will try to ask you some question in English also in between
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
by mixing they are asking right like some sentence in Hindi, some sentence in English like this they do I think. So that's why we have to learn also English. English is global language. Everyone needs this language. Muslim, everything. Everyone, I think. From every
Yes,
caste.
yes, you are
Yes.
absolutely right. That the people one who is just telling that in some situation we can find that they are just not getting the involvement of speaking English language. Like in the interview part also, the people they are just checking that you are knowing the English or Hindi. In that you will be, if you will not face the problem. So that's why I can say like English is just a language. It will focus that how to practice English language. Then definitely because we can also say that English is a common language which are spoken all over the world, or we can say that if we want to connect to globally to the people, then English is really very important. It is not only the reason behind it that why the people they are knowing English language. It is not like for cracking the interview also, but we can see there is a lots of reason behind it why the people they are knowing English language, why they just should learn English language. You can say that if we want to connect to the people also, like we are connecting each other. So that's why we can say that if we also want to go to the other country or visit other country, then there is needed a English language only. It is not like that we have. It is also not possible to learn all the languages whatever in the world exists. So that's why English is only the common language through which we can easily going to connect with the people, and we will not face any difficulties. It is also not like that we are just living in one state. Then we have to live in one state only. We have to go to other places. We have to also visit other places. So in that case, we can say that English will help you. We will not going to face a lot of difficulties. And nowadays, all the people like for a good opportunities, for a good job in our future life, they are just knowing English language. They are just learning English language. So that's why nowadays everywhere we are finding English language. It is not like that we should be limited in our mother tongue language only. It is not limited. We should have to learn the English language also.
Yes, 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 yes. You are right, because nowadays I think everyone, and whether that is respect, and some people have, everyone, I think those people who will be learning English language, who wants to learn English language, I think they must have different thoughts, Some people are learning English language because they want to go, but, where they want to go abroad country, right? And some people, like they want to get good job. And some people are like that, who wants to get respect from society. So also for
Yes,
that they are
yes, you
learning
are
English language.
absolutely right.
And
Yeah,
nowadays
yeah.
what happens, one day, I was watching one video. So in video, a person told that, if you want to get good girl also, and girls, if girls is learning, so she can get good boy. Like this, he was telling, so I got happy that by watching that video like this. So you will get good boy if you know English like this.
Yeah,
So
yeah, you
really,
are absolutely right. I
it
agree
helps,
with
I
your
think.
point. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
we can
So
find a
God
lots of
forbid, yes.
reason behind it. For learning English language, we can find a lots of reason behind it. That why the people they are knowing English language. There are lots of reason behind it to learn English language. So for that, we are just getting a benefit of English language. We are just getting a lots of reason behind it. Then we cannot be come back about the English language. We should have to go ahead to learn English language, because we can also find that if we will practice more and more, then we can definitely going to speak very well English language. And it is not like that we have to learn all the language. It is only talking about the English language only. It is just a one language only. So that's why it is not possible to learn all the languages. So it is just a language. English we have to only learn. Then we just needed only a practice. We will practice more and more. Then definitely we can speak very well English language.
Yes, yes, yes. You are right. That's why, and which is English language nowadays. I think if you are from village, suppose a person is from village area, and if he learned English language, if he has knowledge about English, and he can tell anything in English easily. So I think he can earn money also, and that is called skill from one side, you can say, like which is English in village area, also in city area. I think nowadays there is a lot of demand of English language. And in Delhi area, if you will go Delhi, I think you are from Jharkhand, right? So I think in Delhi,
Yes, yes.
there you will get lots of institute where like students are being taught English. English is spoken course in Delhi. I think in
Yes,
Jharkhand,
yes,
I think
yes,
very less.
yes, you are
Yes,
absolutely. Yeah,
yes,
we can find a lots of these institutions also that are held in the English language in the Delhi. We can find all the things are held in the English language. Most of the things are held in English language in the Delhi or in the other states we can find. We can also say if we go to the southern places like Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, in that case we are not able to understand their mother tongue language. So that's why in that case we should have to learn the English language.
yes, yes. Because they speak Tamil, whatever language are spoken there, they use only that, right? That's why, we have to learn English. By case, if you will go there, like South India, so there, those people who are from South India will not understand what? Hindi language. So they speak only their mother tongue mostly, and they know English. So we need to speak Hindi there, not Hindi in English language. Because, from my area, from Sahibganj district, I think from Pakur, I think right? Pakur,
Yes,
I
yes,
think you are
I'm
from
yeah,
Jharkhand.
yeah.
So lots of people went to South India, Tamil Nadu for working. I think working case, like they are working there. Yes, and that's why I want to suggest those people who keeps going, if who wants to go where South India, so they should know what little bit English, tuta puta English. It will work
Yes.
for them, right? And one person from my village, he doesn't know English language, and what are you doing like this? How are you? What's your name? Very different he speaks. Like I think pronunciation is not good. So
Yeah, yeah,
why
yeah.
his English, like he makes do with his English language there. He keeps going every year. Working. I think for earning money there he goes. So that's why he learned a little bit English and he works with his English there. Like give me food, give me whatever he will ask from shopkeeper like this he knows only. So he makes do with that. So that's why we have to learn little bit English also will work. I think work, right. So I think it is not like that. We have to know only little bit English. I think it will not work. For getting a job, we have to learn more. Like we have to become fluent English. Only little bit English will not work there. Suppose for if you want to speak continuously. Suppose someone will say you to speak on stage. So there you will not speak tota pota English. You should speak fluent English because there are lots of people like who knows more than you also. Like that person will come to see you on the stage. So if he knows that this person is speaking, breaking English, like not fluently, so he will tell, and you will be
Yeah, yeah.
humiliated by the people because he will tell them that who is giving speech on the stage, he is not speaking fluently. His English is very weak. Like that's why we have to
Yeah, yeah,
strong
yeah,
make our English
definitely.
strong. Yes, like this.
Yeah, yeah, you are absolutely right. For doing anything also, we should not have to learn the broken things. For speaking English also language, if we are learning, then we should have the whole knowledge about the English language. It is not like we are just knowing the broken English. If we are just doing anything in any sector, then we should have the knowledge of whole the things. We should not know the broken English or anything whatever we are doing. So like today I'm so much happy to talk to you. Like you have just given me a valuable chance. So that's why I'm so much happy to talk to you again.